Okay. So, after yesterday's disaster of a stream, here's hoping this one goes a bit better. So, yesterday I picked 4 random games for a poll, and Sonic Mania was the winner, unsurprisingly. By a gigantic amount, actually. In any case, we've played this game several times now, actually. We've played this as Tails, Knuckles, Sonic, and we've done Encore mode. In my own time, I've beaten the game as Ray and Mighty, and we're going to be playing through the game again as Ray this time. I'm not going to bother with the and Knuckles thing like I did for Tails and Knuckles, because I'll be honest, I've kind of run that joke to the ground. Anyway, let's begin. Alright, so if any of you if any of you haven't seen Encore mode or how Ray works in general, he's a lot like the cape feather from Super Mario World. You kind of have to like push forward and tip back in order to get him to start flying. Unfortunately, you're quite vulnerable when doing this. I don't know if I'm going to be going after all the Chaos Emeralds. It doesn't matter if I do or don't. Because there's no special ending for getting all the Chaos Emeralds. It only applies to Sonic. Ooh. Oh yeah, something else. If you pull out, you'll immediately go back into ball mode. So what you can do... Oh, shit. So what you can do is if you see an enemy and you're not going to avoid in time, let go of the jump button, and you'll turn into ball mode, and hope that you'll hit him. Alright. First Chaos Emerald run, let's go. Alright, this shouldn't be too difficult. I've done this several times. There we go. And that Chaos Emerald is just about mine. Oh yeah, before I forget, because it takes me about 2 hours to beat Sonic Mania each time, we've got another game planned. So we're going to be streaming 2 games today, which should be an improvement from like the hour and a half of Roller Coaster Tycoon and, well, the disaster that was Song of the Deep, and the mess that was Bloons Tower Defense. Which, speaking of which, I've removed Bloons Tower Defense from the oh right, I forgot about this bit. I've removed Bloons Tower Defense from the list. Just because I think that's a game I just prefer to play at my own time, at my own pace. Man, it's taking me a while to beat it this time. Alright. And done. Yeah, to explain about the whole list of games I've got, I basically sorry, I basically got I basically got every game numbered from like 1 to like 40 odds. And I just pick a random number between that, and that's what selects the games for me. It's nothing special. I just use like Microsoft Excel for like the list, and I have a random number generator on my phone, and that's just how I do it. Yeah, it actually took a lot longer to get a list out because I wanted to avoid RPGs for the time being, since, well, let's be real, Final Fantasy VI was a big one, and I kind of want to take a break from them for the time being. So I had to redo the list like 4 or 5 times just to make sure there weren't any RPGs on it. Not too annoying. In fact, if there was some that I wanted to make an exception of, I would have. But, eh. Whoops. Yeah, Ray is brilliant for just covering distance because of his flight. He's not as good of a flyer as Tails is. Well, I suppose Tails is more of the vertical plane, while Ray's more of the horizontal. It's like he can cover more distance, but Tails can get more height. Anyway, time for the first boss. Anyway, this shouldn't be too difficult. Well, it shouldn't be. I've done this plenty of times before. I think the only time it was a challenge when I was playing the game for the first time, and I kind of freaked out a little. So Sonic Mania was the poll winner. I heard you're going to play a second game today. What's the second game? I'm gonna keep it a secret for the time being. But just know it's not an RPG. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, and game. Ah, darn it, missed. Ray can get some height if you get enough momentum. I suppose that's the word I'm looking for. Alright, chemical plant time. Hopefully it's going to be a fun much because literally the only streamer online, or I have to watch Pokemon marathons and playing on Twitch Presents. Alright. I'm sure there are plenty of other streamers rather than just me. Sorry. A live streamer I watch frequently, or at least try to, is Proton John. He's a Canadian Twitch streamer who does what's called Fortune Cookie. Basically, he picks random games from his selection, and people vote which one they want to see. So it's quite similar to how I pick out my games, only he uses a website called Fortune Cookie and does it live, whereas I do it between streams on like something like Excel. I don't really need any fancy gadgets or anything for that sort of stuff, but he's very entertaining. He's one of my favorites. I actually want that. There we go. Yeah. He's also part of a Let's Play group called the Runaway Guys. You might have heard of them. Yeah. And there's also my brother, Mac the Minion, who also streams. Not too frequently as I do, since he's night shift, which sucks. But he's got a new shift pattern, so you should be able to stream a bit more often. There are a lot of streamers that are streaming, but they're less fun to watch. I'd definitely recommend Proton John's ones if you can, even if you just catch like the replays on his Twitch channel, or the YouTube channel TRG and Friends Archive, because they're really funny. A lot of weird stuff tends to happen. One of my favorites that he's done is Final Fantasy V, which is what introduced me to the game. Yeah, he's actually introduced me to a lot of games. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, which not only got me into the Metroid series, but into the Castlevania series. There's Death's Gambit, 2D Dark Souls, which I do plan on streaming at some point, but I want to wait until I actually finish the game first to see if it's worth streaming. Just in case. Because, like any Dark Souls games, they're tough as nails investments. Oh, what else did he introduce me to? That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, do I say this name correctly? Proton John. Yep, that's it exactly. There's no space. He's also like a genuinely nice person, if not a little... what's the word I'm looking for? He likes violent stuff, I suppose, like in games and movies, but he sees them more as comedic. Not really sure how to put it. So what's your friend's Twitch channel on phone too? Sorry. The other's Twitch channel I was on about is my brother's, Mac the Minion. Speaking of which, I've got it hosted now so that sorry. I've got it sorted now so that my stream auto hosts his. So like, should it be online, then mine will immediately swap to him. I don't think he's streaming tonight, but for any future streams, because he streams a bit later than me. Yeah. One other thing you'll also like about Proton John, Mike Gerritsen, is that he doesn't do RPGs. Because how he does fortune cookies is that he only plays the games for like, between 30 minutes to an hour. So he can get through like 5 or 6 games in one stream. He doesn't finish the majority of them. Oh. But it's mostly just there for entertainment value, not completion value. By the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but that bubble shield can actually protect you from the blue goop. It's like the light blue one you bounce off of, the green ones you really bounce off of. But these dark blue ones, you're immune to them. See? I think I'm stuck. Nope, I'm good. Yeah. That's one thing I really like about Sonic Mania, how they made the shields have secondary effects. Ron John sounds like an interesting guy. I'll check out his channel if he's streaming. Yeah, I'd recommend it. But I'd also be a bit wary. Well, I say wary, it's just, but when I try to check out his streams, he starts streaming at like 2 in the morning where I am because of, you know, Canadian time zones. But like I said, and they get saved onto a side YouTube channel called TRG and Friends Archive, and well, they're on his Twitch page. So if you miss it live, you can at least still watch them. Oh God. And my dad's cooking something in the kitchen. I've got the door closed, but I can smell something. And it's making me hungry. Damn it. Alright, just focus on the game. Wait for this to... Oh! That was almost a mess up. Alright, I think we're near the end of this now. Yep. Whoops. Alright. Time for some Puyo Puyo. Alright, I will need to concentrate first, because I'm okay at it, but I'm not the best at it. No, I haven't screwed myself yet. I need to get a red and a yellow. Oh, perfect. There we go. I don't know how different Canadian times and Netherlands Holland times are different. So I'll see if he streams at the night or early morning for me. If you check out his Twitch page, I think he actually has a timer on when he's about to stream. So like it'll say what day and what time. And I think it auto shifts to whatever your time zone is. I'm not sure. I only checked it like once or twice. And I can't remember off the top of my head. Alright, let's do the Opolis Zone. One thing I kind of wish Mania had was more original levels. But nevertheless, like, this existing does give me hope that they're going to make more classic Sonic games like this. And hopefully it will lead to some more original levels. Because like, I liked the returning levels, but I don't know, I would have preferred more or an even amount of original levels. But that's just a nitpick. Otherwise, this game's fantastic. Definitely better than Sonic Forces. Shit. That's what I get for saying the name of Sonic Forces. Damn it. Oh, that was bad. That was bad, but that was admittedly funny. Okay. But yeah, I liked Sonic Forces, but it wasn't great. I don't know, there were definitely a lot of things that I liked about it and some things I didn't really like about it, but it was otherwise not very replayable. I definitely wouldn't mind like the character creation thing to come back though. Alright, third Chaos Emerald. Yeah. I kinda wish rings respawned, but that would make it too easy. Oh. Not gonna lie, for a brief lapse there, I thought I was gonna fall in the hole. Mac free. Oh, this goes stupid fast. Mine! Does not have a time zone, just as Daisy streams Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't just do fortune cookies, he also does things called game clearing, which which basically where he tries to beat a game in a single stream. They're usually short games, so it helps. And there's also subscribers game night where it's basically fortune cookie, but all the options are ones that subscribers have picked out. Yeah, and there's definitely a lot of different varieties to it. Damn it! I hate it when that happens. I wish there was a way to cut down your momentum like that, but well, I suppose I could if I like jumped before I reached that and just like tried to deliberately slow myself down. But at the same time, that would also require like knowing when that was going to happen. All right, time for heavy patrol. I'm not sure if I've ever spoken about this, but I really like the music that plays here. Mind you, I don't think that there's a soundtrack in this game I don't like. Ah, darn it. Ah, damn it. That was embarrassing. Alright, so if I go too high, I automatically drop. Wasn't paying attention to where the blue one was. Oh, that was close. Got ya. Not sure what happened there, but okay. Alright, blue, red, red. Bad, bad, good. And got it. Does Prontron have email verify on his channel? I believe he does if you just add him to your follow button. Sorry. Add him to your list of followers. So that's all I did. I think I just like I'm added to a follow list and I always get email verifications. Has been a bit finicky at times though, but might just be my internet or something on Twitch's side. All right, time for some bingo. Okay, I've actually never seen that before. The Eggman one. Well, I'm going this way then. No, Twitch added email verify that you can't talk and chat. You have to add your email on Twitch to talk to certain streamers. Oh right, I see. I don't know, I'm afraid. It's like, I just get emails letting me know when he's live. And if I ever want to talk to him, I just try to speak to him on chat. But because there's so many people, it doesn't always get noticed. Not that it matters. Also, if you're gonna watch a Proton John stream, be prepared for some odd things that you might not get if you haven't been a subscriber for a long time. Ah, darn it, missed it. Oh. Ugh. I've been playing this game so many times now. I'm just wondering if I'll ever get to the... Well, I could choose when I want to. I'm just wondering when I'm going to be doing the classic Sonic games like Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Because, yeah, this is the only Sonic game I've streamed. I do have plans to do Sonic Adventure 2 Battle at some point, because that's my favorite 3D Sonic game. But I'm also debating on whether to actually do the full game or just do Chow Garden. Well, to be fair, regardless of which one, like once I beat the main game, I'm going to be sticking to Chow Gardens. And get it! Yeah. I'd honestly be down with, like, just Chow Garden stuff in Sonic Adventure 2. Like, if you sort of... the one thing I never recommend to anyone is checking out my playtime in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Because there's close to 400 hours. And only about 20 hours of that is the main game. The other 360 is Chow Garden and nothing else. Again, I haven't picked up the game in like literal years, but I know I still have the old file and my old chows on it. I just wish there was a way to transfer them to like newer hardware. Nope. Not going that way. Alright, boss time. Now, I think they actually buffed this boss after the Plus updates, because I'm pretty certain everyone could actually reach him. But now you can't reach... Oh no. I got it, you need to... what? Never mind. Shit. Don't know why... Alright, I'm just waiting for him to dip, that's all. And... got ya! Got it. Alright, flying battery zone time. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that. Nope. Oh. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Used to odd things because body cells finished in the world. Like the medication I have taken now makes my stomach expand, and now I have cuts all over my body. Now I can't feel hot or cold, or that my stomach never fills up, it's always empty. That sounds kind of... In the most polite way I can, that sounds kind of fucked up. So I think here... Yep. Also, one thing I want to point out, I really like the way Ray goes on these handles here, because he just spins rather than like using his hands. So, like, whoops, shit, like use his hands and tails. I think that's like actually quite cute. Yeah, it could be worse for me. Yeah, I guess, but still, that's definitely not normal. You know what? I'll keep the flame shield for the time being. Go. Oh, that was close. Alright. There's not going to be a thing up there, so I guess I'm going down. Oh. Actually, I think I want to go up instead. Let's see what's up here. Actually, I think I know what's up here, but like, I don't know. When was the last time I played Sonic Mania? It was during the last stream, which was it was around the time I was doing Final Fantasy VI. So around July? Oh, darn it. Now I lost my shield. Oh, now I got a new one. Man, I love Ray's flying ability. It's very fun to do. Unfortunately, the levels aren't really built from to utilize Ray's abilities to its fullest potential. Alright. I don't know if there is actually a time limit to this fight. Or if the crushers will just stop and I'll get to continue as long as I want. But I'd rather not lose my ring count. I know score hardly matters, but I think I can just... There we go. I might test that at some point in my own time. Alright, next part. I remember this one always being quite rough for me. Let's go down. This might be a bad idea. No, maybe not. Whoop. I almost hit the jump button too early there. Nice. Yep. Darn it. I don't know what I was thinking there either. Nice. Yeah, if you could time Ray's flying abilities just right, you can cover a lot of distance. Oh, I could have gotten that if I had just let myself bounce to the left. Oh well. That was a bit weird. Oh, I can't even go that way anyway. Hey, excuse me. Wait. Oh, there we go. I've never been in this one before. Granted, it's the same each time, but still, I've never been in that giant ring before. Alright, as usual, pick up some speed. Nice! I usually don't get that right. Alright, come on. Got it. Alright, that's 4 now, right? 5. 5 in like level 4, that's really good. Should be able to get all 7 sooner than I usually do. I'm gonna need to try to remember this path for later when I eventually play the game as Mighty. Which, speaking of which, I think as soon as I finish the game with Mighty, I think that will be done. I think that'll be us done with Sonic Mania for good. Oh, welcome back, Mike. But yeah, I think after we beat the game as Mighty, that'll be the last time we play Sonic Mania until more content before it comes out. So I've done everything. I've done it as Sonic, I've done it as Tails, Knuckles, I've done it Encore mode. It's just this and Mighty's that's left. Oh, that was close. Alright, don't touch the controller for this bit. Should you tell more about the cuts in your stomach? No thank you. I'm perfectly fine with not knowing. That was close. Alright. So a trick about this fight is, if he's not shaking, just stay in these corners here and he can't hit you. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, he's shaking a little. Oh. Alright, that's 4. 2 more to go. Alright, so this time it's going to be spikes on both sides, so keep moving. Because you can't use those corners for safety, because you'll just get crushed. Oh. Nope. Darn it! He's shaking too much. Oh, that missed. There we go. Was that 8, or does this boss only take 6 hits? I wasn't counting at all. Anyway, next one, and honestly one of my least favorite ones, Press Garden. Not that I think Press Garden is a bad stage, but like, it's just not one that gets my interest all that much, and I kind of find a few gimmicks in this place annoying. Nope, not gonna make that with a glide. Darn it. I hate these Mega Man blocks. Can I make it? Nope. Oh. I'm not getting those ring boxes. Oh well. Okay, wait for him to throw that. There we go. How did that blade not hit me? Oh well. Go. Are you gonna play as As Mighty, boss would be easier. Series with just platform is going to be harder. I will be playing as Mighty. Next time Sonic Mania gets put on the polls. I don't really like to stream the game twice in a row unless I'm continuing from it. You know, like say like I'm say like an RPG. Oh, I'll take that. Alright, not sure how helpful that barrier is going to be, but it's better than nothing. I've forgotten how much I like the music here. It's really nice. Yeah. Truth be told, the RPG Maker game I want to make, the one I have a lot of ambition for, Odyssey Kids. I was actually considering of like commissioning T. Lopes to do a couple of music tracks for it, but I don't think that'll go well because odds are his musical pieces are like really expensive because of how good they are. That, and I can probably just use a lot of royalty-free stuff and just hope for the best. Oh. Oh, phew. Going down. Oh, that's right. I got speedy shoes as well. I didn't even see that guy. I think about just over halfway. Actually, I think this is... Yeah, this is it. Never mind. We're there. Ah! Almost got him. And... Ah! This isn't a good position. Nope. Oh, when did I pick up one of those? Got ya. And that's done. Alright. Hang on for just a minute. Sorry, it was starting to get a bit too dark in the study, so I had to turn on the lights. Anyway, start a Speedway. I'll be honest, I think I've only ever played... Yeah, I've only ever played Sonic CD once. And I didn't get all the time stones. Then again, I wasn't actively trying. I thought the game was okay, but the bosses are a bit too... bosses are a bit too easy, but very interesting gimmicks. I think my favourite one is that boss where you're on the treadmill and you have to keep running on the treadmill so you can grind the bottom bit down further while avoiding traps. I thought that was a pretty clever one. Alright. Oh. There's no escape. Ah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'll ever stream Sonic CD. Maybe if I don't really have any other Sonic games to play and people really want me to. Really? Oh. Hang on, no, I want that ring. And go for the speed up as well, because why not? Even though this is a terrible thing to have in a stage like this. Because there's way too many hazards. Don't think there's that much left of the stage. I'm also not really sure of what to say since I've streamed this game. This is my 5th time now? Then again, I keep forgetting what I've said in each one, so... Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much the only person that's going to watch, and the other person lurking. It usually depends on the game itself. Like, there was one time where I had like 4 people watching it and chatting at the same time. What was that game though? I don't remember. Oh. Plus, like, the more consistently I stream, the more likely I'm going to start bringing in more people. Plus, since I don't stick to just one game, it means I'm more likely to get a variety of different people. Castle Crashers, there were some other people. Yeah, that might have been it, actually. But I'll be honest, I rewatched bits and pieces of that, and I never realised how quiet the audio was and how bad the button clicking was. So I'm not entirely proud of that one. I think I've alleviated the problems here. I've turned up the desktop audio so the music should be a bit louder. And sorry, I'm now it's English. I'm now in a position where where my controller's not so close to the microphone, so so you shouldn't be hearing any clicking. Or if you do, it's faint. I was wondering when I was going to get some rings in that. Clicking does not matter for me. Can you even hear the clicking right now? That's something I want to know. All for content and having a good time and talking, so the clicking didn't annoy me. I don't hear any clicking now. Okay, that's good at least. But yeah, to me it doesn't really matter if other people find the clicking annoying or not. But like, I just started to find it quite annoying. Because my controller was right in front of the microphone, the clicking was louder than me talking. Alright, let's go, Metal Sonic. This one is probably one of the most annoying bosses to fight if you're in a super form, because there were just so many points was just time wasting. Not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna hit me. Alright, but yeah, this bit here, this is always like a ring. This is always like a ring drainer whenever you're in super form. Alright, should be one more. There we go. Of course, it's only a time waster when I'm actually super. Alright, time for the next part of the fight. A throwback to Knuckles Chaotix, I think. A game I've never played, because I've never had a 32X add-on or something. Easy does it. Alright, I think one more hit. Yep. There we go. Now for Hydra City Zone, which is honestly one of my favorites. It's definitely my favorite water stage in the Sonic series. Alright, there's no button. I wanna hit this one. Alright. Come on, press down, press... Ah. For some reason it wasn't going down when I was pushing the button to. Okay. Truth be told, I don't remember going down this path at all, so... Actually, no, yeah, I have. Well, let's keep doing this underwater and see where this goes. Oh, never mind. We're out of the water now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flick a switch here. Oh, these guys. Yeah, I was just remembering from Sonic 3 and Knuckles how there was all these diverse landscapes. Like, Hydro City was definitely one of them. And apparently like, all of this existed on Angel Island somehow. Like, the entire game took place on that one tiny island. Which doesn't really make much sense. But then again, not only has Sega hardly really cared for a consistency in their laws, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they retconned it anyway. So, like, a lot of the places were outside the island. Just to be fair, that's actually doable when you think about it, because, like, they go to Angel Island in the first stage, then they go to Hydro City Zone, and then get launched out of the and then get launched towards Marble Garden Zone. They might have flown to a nearby island because of the pressure of the currents. And they just followed Eggman since, with Knuckles tailing behind, I guess. It's just one way to put it together. Wait, where's the music? I can hear it, but it's gotten super faint. Hang on. What the hell? Oh yeah, this happened when I was playing the game. Damn it! This happened when I was playing the game as Knuckles. For some reason, the music just cut out. I don't want to hit reset because I'm playing in no save mode, which means I'll have to start over again. Alright, well, hopefully this will fix itself soon when the... Uh-oh. Give me the bubble, thank you. Did have a huge collection of downloaded Sonic games on my Nintendo, but I never played any of them because of the free water stages. Okay. There we go. I can never beat him, that's why I'm not a Sega Sonic fan. That's fair enough, but being honest, I don't think the water stages are that bad. I mean, granted, the ones in Mario were better because you didn't actually have the risk of drowning. But at least, like, Sonic 3 and Sonic Mania gave you the water shield, so just clinging onto them... Oh, shit. So just clinging onto them as much as you can would help you. Alright, boss time. Now, I didn't know about this until recently, but you can actually drop bombs on the bombs to get rid of them. Yeah, very useful. Uh-oh. Okay, good. And down for the count. Alright, so how many chaos summons do I have? I have 5. I know the location of one of them, of one of the rings in this stage. And the one in the next stage is very easy to get to, especially if you have a flying character. Which I do. So should be getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds very soon. Again, not that it matters, but it's the principle of the thing. Is everything going to come back down? Thank you. I think here? No, it's the next one. Man, I'm in love with this music. It's so good. Mind you, all of the music in Sonic Mania is good. Got it. I'd get that if I could. Oh, I think when... Yeah, here we go. Giant ring. Chaos Emerald time. Alright. Alright, Mark 2. I'll take that. All I gotta do now is just try and close the gap. Uh-oh. Alright, jump off of that. Get these orbs. Well, spheres, but still. Nice. Alright, keep going. I can start cutting corners now. Got it. Just one more to go, and that's a Mirage Saloon. And that's a very easy one to get to. And I gotta continue. Oh, well, I wouldn't give for a bubble shield right about now. I think so, I don't remember where they're placed. Really? I was gonna get that box. Oh well. So yeah, if I don't get a bollocks. If I don't get a bubble shield, then it's just gonna make the fight. It's just gonna make the boss fight tougher, but it's still manageable. Oh, there's one. I just remembered about the snail thing that shoots out its shell. There were times where I've like just let myself rise back up from hitting the other box, and when you know it, that thing clipped through the wall and clipped me. So I lost the bubble shield like 5 seconds after getting it. Needless to say, frustrating. Alright, boss time, and with a shield, so this should go a bit easier. Alright, here goes. I don't know if these actually do 2 damage each time, or if they'll just do 1. Wouldn't be surprised if it was just 1. There's 3. 4. If it's an odd number, then hitting those 2 bombs did count as 2 hits. It did count. That was 5. Alright. Alright, next phase of this fight. And this one kind of sucks in my opinion. Nope, wasn't going to get that. Ah. Darn it, I tried to get out of the water. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, just a few more hits. Darn it. Also, is it just me, or does Eggman in the cockpit there look like he's got a red tie on? Like a yellow shirt with a red tie. I know, I'm weird. Darn it. There we go. Hey, Knuckles. Bye, Knuckles. Oh, that was close. Ah! Clipped. Botniks does have a yellow shirt on a red tie, then a red jacket over. Hmm. Die. Ah, just had to get clips there, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of like how the majority of these enemies are just the Winged Fortress enemies, just with a recolor. Oh, come on, that counted. No, yeah, it counts as a hit. The one train we can't suplex. I've got to replay Final Fantasy VI at some point. After I've done the optional dungeon. Which, speaking of which, might as well mention this now since I brought it up. I've been making some progress on the grinding session so I can get to the optional dungeon. Can't remember what it's called, the Dragon's Den or something. But yeah, I've already gotten one character up to level 75, and I've maxed out all of the I maxed all my characters out on the Magus side, so now they know every magic type. And all's left is to just level grind them to. Oh, but it says between 80 and 85 in the recommendations, but I think I'm gonna go for 75. It's like 5 below the minimum, just so I can have a bit more of a challenge. But yeah, also, while I was grinding, I looked up a grinding spot, which is apparently the dinosaur forest. They got all Chaos Emeralds, nice. And I was fighting the Stegos there, and I ended up getting an item called, I think it's called the Celeste Triad, which I just can't believe that something like that exists. To explain, the Celeste Triad reduces the cost of all magic attacks. It reduces it to 1. So it's like it used to cost 60. It's like this spell used to cost 60 points. Now it costs 1. Used to cost 13. Now it costs 1. Used to cost 100. Costs 1. And one of my characters, Terra, she's got almost 999 MP. So that means I can cast the most powerful spells 999 times. And I don't need to worry about MP recovery for a long time. Ah, darn it. I never went over the thing before, that's for sure. Oh, you're going this way again? But yeah, I've never seen an item so broken in my life. That's OP? Yes, it is. Yeah, and because those Stegos are the best enemies to grind against, I've essentially got my I've got a high chance of getting more than one of those Celeste Triad things. Hey, Fang. Bye, Sonic. If you get more of that item and put on everybody, you could do. We could spam all the strongest magic attacks. I could, yeah. But because of how difficult it is to just get one in the first place, I think I'm only gonna just I'm gonna at least try to get 3 for my 3 biggest magic attackers: Terra, Celeste, and Realm. Anyway, let's transform. Also, one thing I want to say right now about Super Ray, I can't remember if I mentioned it during the Encore mode stream, but I really find it boring that all Ray and Mighty's super forms is just yellow and pink, like Super Tails and Super Knuckles. I think that's pretty boring, honestly. But that's kind of my problem with Sonic Mania in general. Is that the reward for getting all the Chaos Emeralds is usually it's just a super form and nothing special. I mean, granted, Sonic 3 and Knuckles didn't have anything special for getting all the Chaos Emeralds, but like Sonic and Knuckles at least had alternate endings and alternate final bosses. I don't know. I just kind of wish that they did a bit more of that. Oh, and yeah, prepare for the rest of the game to be a bit broken now that I've got all 7 emeralds, because I'm going to be spamming the hell out of this super form. Yeah, should we make that difference at some point? Yeah. Although, if they're going to make like a Sonic Mania 2, which I get the feeling that they might a few years later, they should definitely include more stuff of different endings for every character with all 7 emeralds. Alright, oil ocean time. Yeah, I did. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, one of those you have to get yourself deliberately clipped in order to go through. Yeah, like this. No, wrong one. Crap. Well, no, right one, but I got up too early. Yeah, if you keep swimming in this, then head here. Here it is. Giant Ray. I never figured out how to get through that without deliberately taking a hit and just invincibility framing through it. Because I can't get down there normally. You know, friends in this game for not for every character. Yeah, and even then, only one of them is because you beat the game with Knuckles and Knuckles. But really, that's more of a joke ending if we're being real. Alright, I want to wait until I get to 100 or if I'm in a dire situation. So that's usually my goal when going into Super Form, is like just grab 100 rings before I do it. There we go. Darn it. Oh no, there we go. I thought it caused the music to glitch out again. Careful, don't get crushed. Alright, boss time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knuckles ending. I just know the normal ending, the epic fight ending, and the ending that everyone drinks in a bar. Alright, the ending that everyone drinks in a bar, that's encore mode. But yeah, if you beat the... if you get all the Chaos Emeralds while playing as Knuckles and Knuckles, you get a new... you get another ending. Which is pretty funny, actually. I won't see what it is, but it is on my, I have done the Knuckles and Knuckles, session. It's on my YouTube channel, and it does have that ending on it if you want to just skip to the end to see it there, or if you want to play it for yourself. Either works. Personally, I wouldn't mind you checking out on my channel, because I could go for the views. Not really. I don't particularly care for like views or fame on YouTube, because honestly, it's a battle not worth fighting. I just put my videos on YouTube because it's just because the live streams you put on Twitch eventually delete themselves after like a week or so. So they'll only stay on for like a week. So I put them there to so that anyone can see them at any time, and they don't have to worry about time constraints. That and it's a more popular platform to put your videos on. Plus, I want to make some use out of my YouTube channel. So I've had the thing for like, yeah, more than 10 years at this point, or at least close to 10. And all I ever did was just watch videos and comment on them, which, to be fair, that's not a bad thing. I go to your channel because I don't have Sonic Mania myself. Okay, that's fair enough. To be fair, I think the game's like £15, like dirt cheap. Actually, it might be cheaper. Ah, crap. Alright, I'm gonna need to find... There we go. Alright, I better transform now. Just because I was starting to lose rings fast. Oh, never mind. Oh, I've got a new face in here. Black Mamba? Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Being honest, there's no real reason for me to go in these submarines apart from protect myself from the smog. Because I think, actually, now I think about it, I think I could have just went to the boss straight away. Oh well. You don't see a lot of people playing Sonic Mania. It's kind of past now, the fame of it. But yeah, I mean, it was the highest picked result for a poll I set up, so yeah. This is also like my 5th time streaming it. Like, I streamed it once with my friend Blind, a few days after the game came out. 2nd time in Tails, 3rd time in Knuckles. Then I did Encore mode, and this is my 5th time playing the game. And I'll be playing as Mighty which will be the last one at a later date. Alright, Lava Reef Zone time. One of my favorite stages. Yeah, I was always, like, such a huge fan of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And you need to finish Encore mode. Being honest, you're not missing much by skipping it, but it is still a good experience. Darn it. Oh, wait. Thank you. Wrong way. All right. That's an invincibility, if I recall. Yep. Ring box. $87. Alright, all I need to do is just get to either 100 or lose my shield and I'll transform. Sorry, had an itch. Alright, just 2 more. Alright, Super Ray and with a magnet shield. There's no way I'm gonna lose. I've never seen those before. I might have just not noticed them. Actually, I'm kind of going down a different path than I usually do. Actually, no, that's a bit too slow for my liking. Oh, I think I'm going to need Mighty for that. Alright, the lava rising in this one. There we go. Oh, nice. I didn't even know that giant ring was there. Yeah. Going back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's definitely my favorite 2D Sonic game. Like, next to this one. To being honest, it's kind of a tie between these two. I'm a little bummed out that not more of my personal favorite stages was in this game. Like, Lava Reef I love, so I'm glad that got in. I was also kind of a fan of Sandopolis Zone. Oh, right. Oh well, I've got 200 rings. And I'm at the boss, so there's no way I'm gonna lose. Alright, still invincible. Let's go to this one. Alright, now he's vulnerable. And done. It's amazing how easily this game breaks once you get all the Chaos Emeralds, but I don't know. I'm still gonna exploit. I'm still gonna exploit them to hell and back, to hell. Just saying that reminded me of I got that quote from hell to back and back to hell. I got that from Some Call Me Johnny's review on Cuphead. And just saying that reminded me of the fact that there's going to be some DLC for Cuphead coming out soon. And I've already streamed Cuphead in the past and remember being thoroughly frustrated. But, and, you know, a DLC coming out, might have to play that someday. I don't mind. It'll be nice to return to the game again. I like the game, but I don't know, it's like, throw me a bone every once in a while, would you? Alright, I'll transform in a minute, because I really like the music in this stage, and I think I'll wait until I lose the shield. Yeah, new characters, players, new boss. I think it's a lot of new bosses, actually. I think they've introduced like a whole new island with like 5 more bosses or something. Something along those lines, that is. And the character's definitely an odd choice. One I should have expected but didn't. But if you don't know about the DLC, I'll keep quiet. Just because this is going on YouTube and other people who don't want to know might not want to hear. Oh. I think it's also just weird to see DLC for Cuphead to begin with, considering that it's supposed to be like a considering that it's supposed to be you know, a 1930s styled game. It's just weird to see a 1930s style game with something that's modern like DLC. Like, okay. DLC is not that modern anymore, because we've had it for a while now. But you get what I mean. Maybe we'll get free player multiplayer too. Oh, darn it, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, well, time to transform. I don't know about the free player multiplayer stuff. Maybe. Or maybe it'll still be 2 players, but you get to pick your characters. I don't know. Either way, I usually play the game in single player because I never have anyone to play the game with me. Alright, we're nearing the boss. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is pretty... Well, mind you, every boss is easy when you're invincible. Going to because you got in Cuphead, Muckman, and now a DLC character? Yeah, maybe. Once again, not entirely sure. Oh. I'm pretty certain I will play it anyway, I just don't know when. And down. Darn it. Darn it. Fine. That was slightly embarrassing. Okay, 2 stages left, and we're an hour and 45 minutes in. Alright, these 2 stages are where transforming into my super form is like much more difficult because there's so many hazards that just clip me. I definitely want this of how often I get clipped. Yeah, like these guys. You can't actually hit them. Like, if you try to, like, jump into them, you just take damage. Which I don't get that, because they look destructible. They're not made of spikes or anything. I just hope the DLC make Cuphead much bigger. More world, more boss, more powers. Some boss getting rework. I don't know about the old stuff oh, sorry, hiccups there. I don't know about the old stuff getting revamped or remade or anything like that. It looks like it's just going to be pretty much the same game, just with extra content. Besides, I don't think Cuphead really needs the I don't really think Cuphead really needs the for goodness sake, I don't think Cuphead really needs that much of an improvement. It'll probably have some extra stuff in it, but I don't think anything's going to get remastered. It's like it's like Sonic Mania definitely needed a bit of a boost. Wait, how do I? Oh. Usually they break the other way. I'm surprised I made that, actually. Yeah, see what I mean? I keep getting hit, so I can never turn into my super in these stages. Just some bosses getting a little easier and some bosses getting new stage. That's not the same thing for a long time. Being honest, I don't think the bosses are going to get any easier. If anything, I'm 100% certain that the DLC bosses are going to be harder. Because it's optional stuff, and let's be real. I can transform now, but there really is no point. But yeah. Being honest, I'm not expecting too many changes for for the old stuff in Cuphead. Nope. This is annoying. Damn it. I need to remember, stay in the middle of the two that's moving. Damn it. Oh, got ya. I'm just gonna spin dash. Alright, second round. Just trying to concentrate here. Because one false move and I'm dead. There we go. Actually, let's put this on the other side. Oh, nothing still. Oh well. Yeah, I wasn't able to transform once, but I kept getting hit. I reckon that's pretty much going to be the same here, and for the next act as well. I know in the final stage, Titanic Monarch, I can get into my super in that stage. But like, I don't really have enough rings to sustain it throughout the entire stage, so I have to like save it for the boss or something. Alright, whoops. I'll gladly take that. Not this way. Alright, tiny ray now. I'm not gonna transform yet. I wanna rack up enough. I wanna rack up like 100 rings. And presumably lose my shield. It's like, hold off for as long as I can before I use it. Really? Alright. Oh, I didn't even know that was on my plane. Alright, tiny ray again. Ah! Where did that come from? Alright, just want to hold out for a little longer. If I see any immediate danger, I'm going to immediately transform. I had a feeling those were going to launch me into the air if I stayed on them, so that's why I was trying to avoid them. Alright, transform. Oh, easy does it. Oh. Clip through it. Oh no, it's spun. That's what happened. Alright, boss time. Now, anytime I've got my super, I just like to activate as many of these as I can. Like, just have a bit of chaos. And no, I'm not on about the emeralds. Alright, that's all of them. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Collect them all. Oh. I didn't even know that was an achievement. I was just doing that for a laugh. No, that's cool. I don't mind. I like achievements. Ish. I like being rewarded them, but I don't usually like to go out my way to get them. Here we go. Titanic Monarch. I'll be honest, I always thought Titanic Monarch was a castle, not a giant robot. Alright, anyway. Final stage. Thank you. That turtle's annoying. But this music, I love it. I've probably, like, I've probably said everything here so many times now because of how often I played this game, but that's just the way it goes. When you keep playing the same game over and over again, you're gonna end up repeating your commentary. It's like, I know that's eventually gonna happen with Final Fantasy V because I plan to stream that game every year for the 4-Job Fiesta. Because that was the main reason why I wanted to start streaming in the first place, was so I could play that game. Or at least, well, granted, I could play it without streaming it. I could still participate, but I wanted to stream it as well. Because granted, while I was only introduced to the game like last year, it's my favourite Final Fantasy game. In fact, I do have plans on like doing 2 more whenever. 2 more streams of that game whenever. One is a casual run, because it's like, although I quite enjoyed my first time playing the game when I was doing the 4-Job practice run, I really did feel like I should have just played the game normally instead. So the casual run's for that. And another one is a Berserker run. Alright, transform. I'm close to the end of this level anyway. Yeah, every YouTuber and Twitch streamer repeat their words sometimes. Yeah, that's no surprise really. But yeah, I do have plans on doing like a casual run where I just play the game normally, and a Berserker only run and just see how bad that goes. Though I'm not really sure what are the actual limitations for a Berserker only run. Because like, I think to cut a bit of stress, I might see if I can max out the ninja job so I can get dual wield. Who knows? I'll ask around about that one. So if it's just pure Berserker, then I might need to do a lot of off-screen grinding. Oh, I want that. Thank you. Ah. There we go. Alright, enough of this boss. Which I always have fond memories of, because I remember when I was playing Sonic Mania for the first time with my friend Dan. We had very few rings, and we didn't have all the Chaos Emeralds. And I was just attacking this recklessly, and it was annoying the hell out of him that I was attacking so recklessly when we had so little rings and so little lives. And there we go. But it's just the same way I used to play against that boss all the time in Sonic and Knuckles. Well, free and Knuckles, but still. Why does Eggman capture tiny animals anyway? He has the power to make robots with no animals inside, and Sonic and her friends are just after him because he captures animals. There's a bit of an inconsistency in all that stuff, but I'm assuming like just animal-powered badniks are easier to build, like takes less resources. There's also the fact that Eggman's kind of a dick. Plus, I don't think that's the only reason Sonic goes after Eggman. It's also the fact that he tries to get all the Chaos Emeralds to try and rule the world. There's usually a side plot to him kidnapping animals as well. You know, like him blowing up half the moon in Sonic Adventure 2. Which I think they actually said that the moon is still got part of it destroyed in future Sonic games. It's just we don't see that part. Ah, darn it. Look, I remember in Sonic X that the anime I used to watch, and to be honest, I unironically like it. They actually made it part robot, so they could so Eggman could control it himself. Ah, darn it. Show wasn't really critically acclaimed, but yeah, I still liked it when I was a kid. In a way, I still like it, but I don't really go out of my way to watch any old shows anymore. Or any of the new ones now that I think about it. It's nothing personal, I'm just... I'm a workaholic. Plus hang on, no, I want that ring box. Plus the difference between watching a television series and watching a YouTube series, like of someone playing a game, is that if you're watching them play a game, you can at least like you can listen to it, especially if it's a game you're very familiar with. Whereas with a show, you have to pay attention to it because listening to it, you're not going to get the full experience. But that's my opinion. It could be very different for other people. So these guys. Alright, almost at 100. But I still want to try and cling on and transform near the final boss. But it also means trying desperately not to get hit, or trying desperately to find a shield. This way? No. Alright, that's 2. Alright, nothing I'm afraid. I think this is the one with the giant ring in it, so I can at least get more rings. I think what I'll do is grab the giant ring and then transform. Oh wait, I don't think... Oh no, this is it. Alright. And transform. Because being honest, 200 rings, that's plenty of time for me to like finish the last of this and beat the boss. Alright, last one. Alright, yeah. It's this one here. I played this game this many times, but I've clocked 40 hours into this game. And that's not just from streaming it. Like, you'd think I'd remember almost every layout to this. If I'm just... hang on. I'll read that in a minute. Kind of need to concentrate. Alright, so what's that? If Eggman just builds his robots and machines, why not make harmless enemies that can get destroyed and steal the rings? He can defeat everybody and do whatever he wants after that, but no, he does, so he's pretty much an idiot. To be fair, any robots that Eggman makes, Sonic breaks. So even if he were to make tiny robots that would try and steal all the rings, Sonic would probably just take them back. It's like, I wouldn't really call Eggman an idiot, but Sonic is definitely so untrustworthy of Eggman that anything Eggman tries to do that looks innocent, Sonic tries to sabotage. As it's proven several times throughout the series. So even when Sonic makes himself out to be a bad guy, like, he'll just sabotage Eggman's stuff because he knows that Eggman's not trying to be nice. Alright. 4 hits. 5. Alright, that's 2 of those down. Alright, heavy patrol fight, refight. You can actually hit them, but I don't really know what's the point. You can't destroy them, there's not enough time. Alright, just 3 more hits. And that's game. Did that music... Was that music a little slower compared to the animation? That seemed a bit off, actually. Alright. Yeah, that's that taken care of. I'll be honest, Ray's definitely my favourite character to play as. Well, one of them anyway, in Sonic Mania. I think his playstyle's a lot of fun. Mighty I wasn't really too into that much. I like his character, and I liked him in the Sonic Mania cartoon. But other than that, yeah. I'll still play as him, but not right now. Next time Sonic Mania comes up on the polls. Now, I'm not going to be showing off I'm not going to be showing off Egg Riviera zone with Mighty, because I actually already did that in the previous stream. I don't know if I did the same with... Sorry, not Mighty, Ray. I already showed off Ray fighting the final boss in Egg Riviera zone, so I'm not going to bother with that one. I will do so with Mighty. Next time I play as him. But anyway, hang on, where's the mouse? That's us done with Sonic Mania now, so we're going to be moving on to the next game in just a minute. What's the next game it's going to be? Well, we played some Roller Coaster Tycoon yesterday, so why don't we play another management game? We're going to go back to Prison Architect. Alright, I'm just going to take a short break, and And then I'll get Prison Architect set up. See you in a minute. Alright, where is it? There it is. Alright, mic off.